as the winds do cry and the train passes by. A thought balances on a high road. In a city you see.
My name's Troy Cartwright and I'm a singer-songwriter. I'm very passionate about my music. I suppose I should talk about how I write them, how I write my songs. For me, it often happens at odd times, like when I'm just about to go to bed or I can't sleep. And it's a matter of survival almost for me to understand what's happening in my life. It's almost like a cathartic experience. I need to get this thing out. And I want to make a story, and I tie together a whole heap of things that have happened and I put it into this song. It may be a book I've read at the time, a documentary that I've watched, something that's happened in my life, something I've seen, and I try to tie it all together in this song that has almost, it creates its own story. It's never really just about one thing. It's usually about a whole heap of things, and then I've put it together so it becomes a song. A lot of the time I'll hear a melody. I'll hear the melody of the song and I'll start sort of singing it, I guess, in my mind, and then I write it out. One particular example with the song A Minor Dreaming. The first line is, "As the winds do cry." I was literally up at night and the winds were howling outside, and that was the first line I put in the song. And then there's another line in Why a Baby Does Cry. Well, my daughter Grace was crying at the time, so I put that line in there. And I heard the footsteps of a dog outside, so I put that in. And this was all happening at like 2 o'clock in the morning. I feel like there are some sort of hidden agendas in the song, and not in a sinister way, however, but a way that I'm wanting to get some sort of message across. But what that is, I'm not quite sure. It just kind of comes out in the song and people can interpret it the way they want to interpret it.
Wanna feel us alive.
Oh, Ray McCarver was very much an inspiration for me. I really, I love his writing. I love the minimalist style writing, the way he can capture so much with using less in his stories, and the power of a short story that he was able to deliver so well. He's like the godfather of the short story. But my songs, I feel that they're quite personal to me, all of them, because they're all stories that are actually happening in my life, and then they become something else. And it may not be just the one story. However, a song in itself will tell a story. With the song Black to White, without waffling too much, is very much was me trying to come to terms with a relationship, and I was wanting to feel me and my partner at the time together. There seemed to be like a lack of feeling, and I knew that we were both wanting the same thing, but it wasn't happening. So I guess it was just like a cry or some sort of need to understand what was going on. Like, why am I not feeling something for the person that I'm with? I want to feel electrified. I wanted to feel this energy that, you know, you get when you're in, you know, in a romantic relationship with someone. And maybe that happens for the first 6 months of a relationship, and then you just get used to each other. Well, I wasn't satisfied with that. I wanted to feel that all the time. So I wrote that song, and I guess that was me trying to understand that.